So it's very easy to demonize the airline. I mean, it's so easy. They don't have it together. The flight attendants walked out because their time was up. They made a big deal about be ready for the bus, which never came. But the thing is, we've become used to this. This is how air travel is, and the thing that to me is nobody really cares. Everyone just expects to be abused as a customer because nobody loves their work. Everyone's just doing what they have to do because they have to do it. They feel crunched. The idea of there's no pleasure in serving anybody. We're taking that all that is lost, and it just become this rush for oblivion. And it's kind of to see us all like lemmings floating to the sea online, and like 300 people online and one person there, and then everyone trying to get to the front of the line. What's going on? And people pushing and screaming, and then and then the thing starts to escalate, and you can feel the tension mount, and we're the lucky people because we can travel by air, right?
Yes.
Most people like sitting in huts,
right.
and this is what we've created. So what we need are practices about how to be at the airport and not get hooked by the ultra negativity of everybody, but also how not to be a sheep, how not to be a victim and be continually abused by the powers of uncaring. And like this is called the middle way, right through it. So fortunately, before we left Blue Spirit, Omega, they were teaching us, Qigong for the airport. You balance on one side of foot, balance on the other. That works for about an hour. But then the next hour, and then they tell you look on the internet, it says flight's leaving at 5:10, and it's 5:20, and we're still trying to do our Qigong, and it's 5:30, and so the communication, it's amazing that I think people are as calm and accepting as they are, but that's because we have no choice, we're in a foreign country, we can't move anywhere, so we need some kind of practices, like I think like handing out free food, nice thing. Sing along with Pete Seeger or something like that. But if you really look at the stress around travel in our culture, air travel, and the deadlines and the lines and what it does to your body and breathing the recirculated air, I challenge some really high-thinking, open-hearted entrepreneur to come up with like serious ways that could make our travel a lot less stressful. I think it can be done if it was a priority for anybody.
Wrap it up.